Hello everyone, Mrs. Phillips here, and I wanted to make a quick welcome video for you so that you can be ready for third grade this year. I'm going to try to make this nice and short and simple. So I'm going to address 3 points. 1, uniforms and supplies. 2, what we'll do in class time, what it looks like and what they need. And then 3, homework, which I'm sure many of you are curious about. So let's get started. Uniforms and supplies. For those who are pros at the Anthem dress code, you'll know we have the Anthem polo that we're going to wear on top, and then on bottom we're going to be wearing French toast, shorts, pants, skirts, and if a jumper fits, then that's also okay. Amazon has a lot of great deals on French toast uniforms. Also Costco holds them during certain seasons. But I want to give out a couple reminders. Girls, please make sure that the skirts are long enough. Sometimes if a girl is thin enough, that skirt starts getting a little too short. Remember to wear those shorts underneath so that when you play, everything's covered. And boys, please remember to wear that black belt, black leather belt every day. And we are going to be tucking in our shirts. Our shoes will be mostly black with white accents, or gray accents are allowed, but all black is the best. Please wear shoes that your children can play in. That's pretty much what we're concerned about the most, something that's safe for them on the playground. For supplies, I have a supply list that I can email out to you, and I probably will, just to make sure that you have all of the things that we're supposed to have for the beginning of the year. I know that the beginning has been kind of weird. Some of you dropped off your supplies already, so I have those. But the supply list is available to you just if you want to double check. I would say that to begin the year, the things that I'm most concerned with, I want them to have pencils. They definitely need their binder, and they definitely need those composition books. I think most of us have been using them, and they've been going back and forth between home and school anyways. So please make sure they bring those with them to class. All right, so class time, I'm going to try to keep this transition as smooth as possible. So we're going to continue to use these packets that we've been using. And I want to give every student a packet at the beginning of the week. They will be keeping it in their binder. The binder is going to go home and back and forth from school to home. And as they complete pages in the packet, I'll just have them rip them out and turn them in to me that way. So if by chance a student isn't feeling well, they should have their binder, they should have brought their binder home, and in their binder should be the packet of the rest of the week's work. So hopefully that keeps things nice and neat and easy in case we do need to stay home. If you need to stay home for any reason, they will have their work with them wherever they go, and they'll just turn in their completed work as they complete it. So hopefully this binder will be the end all with work going home. I'm also going to be using the clip chart system. I think most of you are used to this. They will clip up for good behavior, clip down for bad behavior or behavior that needs to be corrected or stopped. I do have a clip chart log. You'll see an example of it right here, and it has each date of the week. I put little reminders there for you as well so that you can remember certain days that we have off or certain events that we have planned. And I will have the students color at the end of the day. They will color that date with where they ended up on the clip chart. That way you can have a quick view of their behavior, and if you see that they're getting a lot of yellows or a lot of oranges, that might be something you can ask them about. If they get down to red, the bottom of the chart, I will send an email home letting you know why. And so this is just a great overview. This has the entire quarter 2 on it. So you'll be able to see their behavior throughout the whole quarter. And I actually do use these at the very end of the quarter to create their conduct grades. All right, for those who are staying at home and continuing the distance learning via Zoom, you will still have your packet. You will still be using Schoology and Zoom, and the hours have changed for you though. The times will have changed. We will begin class at 8:10, and you will be done on Zoom at 11:30, and we will have a short recess from 10:15 to 10:35. So people who are Zooming, this is kind of for you, and hopefully that will work out for your guys' schedules at home. Okay, so I totally understand the frustrations of trying to get homework done in the afternoon, trying to cook. We're all tired. I get it. And so I try not to overload children with homework just for the sake of keeping them busy. So this is my plan for homework. 3 different subject areas that we're going to be doing for homework. First, we'll be reading. And for reading, we are going to read 15 minutes, 5 days a week. You may choose which 5 days. They don't have to be Monday through Friday. So if you have church on a Wednesday or you have a night that it just doesn't work, you can skip that day. Just know that you'll need to read on a Saturday or a Sunday. Just 5 days a week for 15 minutes. I'd love for them to read to you. I'd love for you to hear your child read. And eventually I'm going to also have them write 1 sentence a night about what they read. It's going to be a reading log that they're going to fill out, but I would like to be able to explain that to them in class and get them confident in using it before I assign that as homework. The next subject will be spelling. They will be doing assignments like writing their words in ABC order or writing them one time or some kind of assignment like this. And they've already kind of been doing that with their current workload. So it shouldn't be too much more. The important thing to remember, the spelling homework can be done at school. So they can do it in their extra time at school. However, I have a rule that it must be brought home in their binder. So even if they do finish it at school, it must be brought home in their binder and turned in the next morning. That way, if they get home and you say, oh, did you do your ABC order? And they say, oh yeah, I did it in school. You should be able to say, well, then show me. And they should be able to show it to you in their binder that they did indeed complete it at school. That way we don't have any miscommunications. And the last subject will be math. And I'm going to try, we're going to try this out to see if we can do 3 days a week using Extra Math. Signing into Extra Math and completing a whole session of Extra Math 3 days out of the week. I can see when they do log on my side of Extra Math, I cannot stress how valuable I believe Extra Math is in getting their skills down. So 3 days a week I think is manageable. It's free if you go on to as long as you go onto your internet browser. They do have an app that you can purchase. I think it's $4 or $5. If you want that kind of thing on your phone to make it easier, but it's definitely free using your internet browser, and it's really, really helpful for their math skills. The last thing I do need to mention is if they have any unfinished work in their packet. So let's say they did not complete their math assignment for that day and they did not rip it out and turn it in because it's not finished. That will be going home with them in that packet, and they are to be completing that at home. If they don't complete it and they don't turn it in the next day, then it is considered late. So any unfinished work that they have, they should bring home and do for homework. So I think that's about it for what I wanted to go over with you. If you have any questions at all, even if it doesn't have to do with the coming back to school procedures, please email me or give the school a call, leave a message, and I will try to get back with you as soon as possible. My email is down here below, and I check it very often. So let me know your questions, let me know your concerns. We will get through this together. All right, see you soon.